drink it too. Oh my god!
I would never. You spilled that drink on me.
We have to make a scene about that.
I would never.
I would never.
I would never.
I like to think of a lot of the characters as gender indifferent, or like asserting like an extreme position on gender, or they're treating gender as like an inventive space, as something that is fluid and that you do not need to be consistent in, that it's just a construct, and it's as fluid and lubricating as language itself. So it's like language and gender, it's like they're both like spell casting. It's like magic. It's an invention that then creates reality and agreements.
She'd probably shoot me if she saw my very extreme breast reduction that I love. Science forbid.
Baby, I know how you feel about her, but she's a good person and she wants you in her life.
The characters in the movie might assert their position on gender, but it's not their. It's like a moment of agreement. It's a reality that's a moment. It's an intersection or a pivot. It's not their. No one feels rooted in any of these things in the movies, because the movies kind of are somewhat sci-fi, but they're more like adjacent sci-fi. It's kind of like a present side rather than like a future or a past, but like in the same sense as the way gender's fluid, it's like the future and the past are both exploratory, inventive spaces that are where there is no grand narrative and there is no other, because if everything's an invention and everything can set its own terms, and then the whole concept of otherness is sort of meaningless.
I'm never coming to visit you.
That was really sad.
That was really ugly.
There's no way my people go for that.
Then, you need to go make some new people.
Make some new people. Make some new people.
I feel like the new work actually, it's funny, like I think because of the old work was so, it was all about like the shoulders up, and it was all about language and talking and not about the body, and gender is just an idea, and and in a lot of ways, like the people think that the newer work is still doing the same thing, but it's really not. Like people are like very basic in the newer work. It's like I mean, you might be there might be a character that's like transgendered, but it's like a very like formulaic. It's not. And all the characters are indifferent to their gender in a lot of the newer work. It's like they might be subscribing to an idea of masculinity or femininity or whatever, but they're not. It's a subscription that they can cancel.
Like, first of all, who the fuck cared about Dora? Like, I never invited her. Like, why did anyone ever really care if she's not? Does anyone else smell gasoline? Because the tent site's burning. Oh. I won't know if anyone's caring about the burn site.